If you've ever sat down to write feeling uninspired, exhausted, and like your brain has simply stopped working, you're not alone. In those moments, you feel like the harder you try, the further your creativity seems to slip away. And then you start worrying that your muse has abandoned you. Don't worry, dear happy writer. The creative spirit within you is not gone. You just need a little boost in energy to access it again. In this video, we're going to see how exercising boosts your energy, helps you feel more focused and inspired to come up with better story ideas, and boosts your mood to bring back the joy of writing. Hello and welcome back to Happy Writer Hub. If you're new here, I'm Maria and I'm a happy writer, and I'm here to cheer for you on your writing journey. Let's start by seeing how exercise unlocks your creativity by increasing your energy. Your writing session is about to begin. You sit down at your desk, open your laptop, and get ready to write. But then you find yourself staring at the screen, barely able to keep your eyes open, and your mind feels completely blank. Sound familiar? The problem might not be your imagination. It might simply be your lack of energy. And today we're going to see how engaging in regular physical exercise can boost your overall energy levels. But first, there's a very important point I want to address. If your lack of energy comes from health issues, burnout, or from missing too many nights of sleep, then the most important thing you can do is rest. You first need to make up for that lost sleep and get your health back on track. As I always say, health comes first, and I learned that the hard way. So trust me on this. Rest, take care of your health, and then come back to your writing with a refreshed mind. But if you're generally well rested and in good health, yet you still feel tired and uninspired when you sit down to write, then what you might need is an energy boost. And exercise is one of the best ways to get it. When you exercise, you increase your blood flow to the brain, which means more oxygen reaches your brain. This helps wake you up, boosts your energy, and improves your focus. And when your focus improves, something magical happens. Your ideas start coming back to you. They flow more easily, connect better, and they begin to make more sense. After moving your body, you'll find it easier to make connections between ideas and tap into your imagination more fully. And don't worry, dear happy writer. Exercise doesn't mean intense workouts and spending hours at the gym. Even a short walk can wake you up and give you the boost in energy you need. And the benefits of the walk are even more powerful if you can take that walk in nature. And if you want to explore that even more, I have this other video that's all about how a walk in nature can inspire your writing. Exercise reduces the overthinking that blocks your creativity. Sometimes the lack of progress in your manuscript isn't because you're tired and you're lacking energy. It's because you're overthinking everything. You're stuck on a problem in your story, and no matter how much you think about it, you just can't solve it. You keep turning it around in your head, looking at it from every angle, yet still no solution appears. At least none that you can see right now. This is another moment where exercise can truly help writers. Not only does it increase your oxygen flow to your brain, helping you come up with more creative solutions, but it also gives you something that is just as valuable: distance from the problem. We've talked before about how writers get their best ideas while doing simple everyday activities like washing the dishes or taking a bath. That's because those moments clear your mind and help your creativity flow more easily. Exercise works in a very similar way. When you move your body, your attention shifts to what you're doing. You're paying attention to the rhythm of your steps, to your breathing, to your movement, to anything that you're doing in the moment. And in doing that, you start releasing some of that pressure you've been putting on your creativity. You're no longer trying to force the answer. You're giving your mind some space. And that's often when the solutions to your plot problems start showing up. The less pressure you put on your muse, the more freedom she has to guide you. Instead of trying to control your creativity, you allow it to flow. And that's when it can lead you exactly where you need to go next. When you feel stuck in your writing, do you usually try to push through? Or do you take a nap? Or do you move a little? Which of these do you find works best for you? Exercise improves your focus so you can stay creative for longer. Being a writer isn't just about having lots of ideas for your novels. It's also about being able to focus on those ideas for longer periods of time and shaping them into something that makes sense and keeps your readers engaged. All of that requires a lot of focus. And this is another place where exercise can make a big difference. Regular exercise helps improve your attention span and allows you to stay focused for longer. That means you can enjoy longer and more focused and productive writing sessions where you're fully immersed in your story world. And when you stay in that creative space for longer, it becomes much easier to connect your ideas and solve plot problems that may have felt impossible before. Better focus is especially helpful if you're writing with a busy schedule. If you have a full-time job or other commitments that limit your creative time, being able to focus deeply during your writing session is crucial. When you only have half an hour or maybe even less to work on your manuscript, stronger focus helps you make the most out of your writing session. You'll be able to write more, think more clearly, and move your story forward even during a short session. And that is such a powerful shift, dear happy writer. It means you don't need more time to write. You just need to make the time you already have work better for you. Before we move on to the final point, if you're enjoying this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tips on being a productive, happy writer. And if you want more videos about writers' health, let me know in the comments. I would be happy to make more videos on this topic. And now let's see how exercise boosts your mood and your creative confidence. Another great benefit of exercising is that it reduces your stress levels. When you exercise, your brain releases a feel-good neurochemical called beta endorphin. This boosts your happiness and lifts your mood. And when you're in a good mood, everything about writing feels better too. With less stress and a more positive mindset, writing becomes fun again instead of something you have to push through. You feel lighter, more open, and more willing to explore new ideas. That positive mental state also strengthens your creative confidence. It helps you quiet self-doubt, move past writer's block, and give yourself permission to create something new and exciting. And when you're in a better mood, both you and your readers benefit because that renewed joy and energy will naturally show up in your writing. So if you want to be a happy writer, then moving your body might just be one of the simplest and most powerful things you can do. Remember, it doesn't have to be anything intense or extreme. If you want something extreme, check out extreme ironing. I would love to try that one. But even a short walk or a relaxing yoga session can help you shake off that slump and reconnect with your creativity. Sometimes a little movement is all you need to get your ideas flowing again. If you enjoyed this video, then you might also enjoy this other video on how yoga unblocks your creativity and helps writers be more productive. Keep writing and have fun writing.